Okay. That light is entirely way too bright. It has been a very trying day for me. I have been throwing up all day. Like, I started this video and I already feel like I need to go throw up again. I have so many ideas for videos and whatnot, but I figured while I'm back here and thinking about it, and I'm kind of alone, might as well pull out the camera and do something. So, I want to do something like lessons learned at the end. Things that I really wish that I could go back in time and sit down and talk to myself about things. And I think about these lessons, I guess you could say, that or these realizations that I'm coming to at this journey in my life, and hope that works. And I think, like, who in my life could benefit from this advice? Of course, I want to leave these things for my kids, but there are a few people in my life that focus way, way, way too much on their looks. Or they're drop dead gorgeous and they're way too mean to themselves. That's how I should put it. I have this cousin. I'm not going to name her, but I will send it to you in a PM. She is drop dead gorgeous. I mean, just beautiful. And she's so freaking smart. And she has been told her whole life that she is ugly and she's stupid. And she believes this person who's constantly belittling her and putting her down. And, you know, I just can't stand it. So I guess in a way, when I send this to you in a PM, it'll kind of be like my goodbye letter to you. As many of you know, I get like really frustrated because my face is poofed up and I've gained weight again. And before I got sick, I lost like 75 pounds and I was the healthiest and the strongest I'd ever been in my entire life. And I really do chalk up how well I handled chemo that first time to all that weight that I lost and all that exercise that I'd been getting. Did it give me extra time? I don't know. I doubt it. Did it help me bounce back from chemo and radiation? Hell yeah, it did. Steroids are nasty, nasty beasts. They will put the weight on you. No matter how much you, like, no matter how healthy you eat, if you're taking steroids for chemotherapy or brain radiation, you're going to put on that weight and it's all going to go in your face. And I expressed my frustration with that a lot during the last 6 months. Because it's hard looking in the mirror and not being able to recognize yourself. And I posted some pictures of me losing my hair when I went to South Padre. And I promise you it's not about losing the hair. I could give two shits if I lost my hair again. Look. And I'm keeping it shaved for Elijah. So, we just haven't gotten to a position where I could buzz Devin's head yet. But I was upset because it was just one more thing that was out of my control, out of my hands. I had no say-so in the matter, and cancer just rips things away from you. You know, it doesn't care who you are. If you have money, it doesn't matter if you're a mom or a husband or even a child. Cancer is going to come after you no matter what. And so it's really hard to look in the mirror and not recognize the person looking back at you. Like, it wasn't just my hair. My face was swollen. And yeah, people were like, oh, you're so beautiful. I didn't post that stuff for my ego to get stroked. My husband compliments me left and right, so I don't need it. I like it, but I don't need it. But when my face would get really puffy, it would hurt. Oh my god, it would hurt so bad. Like, especially when it was like swollen up to here. Like, my eyes would almost be swollen shut, and it would hurt so bad. And so, I remember every once in a while I'll get someone that finds my channel and watches all of my videos and makes comments on every single video. And I love it, because that shows me that they really are like following my journey. And a lot of you make comments on the videos the day or the day after or the week after that I post. But I rewatched that video, and it was from the first year. And I remember watching it, and I just started crying, and I was like, holy crap, I really was pretty. I cannot do a video without crying. Because my whole life, my mom told me that I was pretty, that I was beautiful. Chris is always telling me that I'm pretty. The boys are always telling me that I'm pretty. And I never saw it until now. And I look at those pictures just from a few years ago, just from a year ago, and I'm like, holy crap, like I really was pretty. And I'm slowly starting to get back to where I can see some of that in my face again. And I just wish that I could go with a picture of my face as big as it was. Like, I wish I could go back to the old me and say, Jenny, don't be so hard on yourself. Like, enjoy your health. Enjoy your youth. Enjoy this time, because it's going to get so bad. And it snuck up on me. So, cousin, I'm telling you, you are so beautiful. And you're so smart. And please stop listening to that person. That person thinks they're ugly. That person thinks they're stupid. That person who's telling you those things, it's not about you, honey. It's about her. It's her insecurities. She has to make everyone else around her miserable because she's miserable. And if she can't be happy, no one can be happy. And that's just the truth of the matter, honey. It has nothing to do with you. She's projecting her own issues onto you. I'm telling you, you're beautiful. And you're smart. And you're so sweet. And I absolutely fucking adore you. And I have another friend too, Stephanie. I'm going to mention her name because there's no really real repercussions with that one. But it's like every time she says that she's ugly, I just hit her. I'm like, you know what? I'm going to punish you for like belittling yourself. And she's like, that's fine. Every time you hit me, I'm going to hit Becky. And I'm like, no, you can't hit Becky. She has lupus. So, I guess the whole point is that you never, ever, ever know what tomorrow holds. You never know what's in your future. Like, just like me. You could wake up, or you could be going to bed one night and feel a bump. And the whole rest of what you thought your life was going to be is going to change. And, you know, you might look back at old pictures of yourself and think, God damn, like, why was I so hard on myself? I think people are way too hard on themselves. And especially on other people, because if you think negative about yourself, of course you're going to be negative about the people around you. It's true what they say, you can't love other people until you love yourself. And if you're one of those people that you just can't love yourself, you can't see anything good about yourself, try and look just a little bit harder. And try and find just the smallest thing that's great about you. Like, if you're watching this video, you're probably a very compassionate person. And compassion towards other people and empathy towards other people are two traits that aren't visible, but oh, they're so beautiful. And if you've been following me and you still can't find anything good about yourself, if you've been following me, those are two beautiful traits that you have that I can tell without even meeting you. That you're empathetic towards my situation and you have compassion for people with illnesses. So start with those two things and try and work your way up. Because you just never know. And then you're going to be looking back at pictures thinking, I am so stupid. Like, I took all of that for granted. And ask any 80-year-old woman who spent most of her life overweight, ask her to look at a picture of herself in her 20s and she'll be like, oh my god, look at how skinny I was. Even though at that time, in that picture, at that age, she was like, oh my god, I'm so fat. That's how it is. So, if you're watching this video and you're struggling with feeling good about yourself, try not to be so hard on yourself. This life is certainly way too short. Don't just take me as an example. Take those people that were in the hot air balloon that crashed this last weekend. And they all died. How horrible. They woke up so excited to go on a hot air balloon ride. And I would know because I was a part of a hot air balloon festival and I almost got in one and I chickened out at the last minute and Thomas went instead of me and he loved it. Absolutely adored it. So, but I think I might see, I have all of these ideas, so I'm going to end it right now and maybe do another video, but I want to get a few videos ahead so I can start posting on a more regular basis now that I'm in bed and I don't really have anything to do, or I'll be in the living room and I don't really have anything to do except die. And some of you may not like my sense of humor, but that's okay. That's how I'm coping. I cope with my situation by trying to joke my way out of it. But anyway, you're beautiful. And you're worth loving. And you're worth laughing with and crying for. And to my cousin, I absolutely adore you. And I really hope that you can find something worth loving. And I hope that when you find it within yourself, because I know you love that baby girl. I'm not talking about external things to love. I'm talking about you as a person, as a being. I hope that when you find that you start to find more things about yourself worth loving. And you do not deserve to be treated the way that you are treated. You deserve love. You deserve happiness. And the things that she says to you, it's not about you, honey. It's about her. And I love you so much. And to Stephanie, I mean it. I'm going to keep hitting you. Even though I'm seeing you less because I'm not doing treatments. Every time I hear you say something bad about yourself, I'll punch you. And the same thing goes for your daughter. Because she's 17 now, so it's not child abuse if she's 17, I think, in the state of Texas. I may have to wait a year. But don't let him degrade you either. You're beautiful. You're worth loving. So yes, to all my friends out there, this is life lesson number 1 that I've learned at the end of my life. I love you. Check your boobs. Check your balls. And when life gets super fucking overwhelming and you can't stop throwing up, wait for your hospice nurse to come and give you some really disgusting liquid. She's like, oh, it doesn't taste bad, and she squirts it in your mouth and you're like, oh, but it helped. I haven't thrown up in about 3 hours, but today's been rough. And just think, this too shall pass. And you'll get your face back. Slowly but surely. But look at these eyes. They're so beautiful. Jace. Alright, I love you guys. Bye.